A new report comes out saying that The Mandalorian Season 4 will never, ever, ever happen, despite the fact that it's already been written. Here we go.
Echo 3 to Echo 7. Mono, buddy.
Echo Station 3TA.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Echo Base Network. Coach and Nick here on this one. Screen Rant comes out with an article. We know that we have the Mandalorian and Grogu movie coming up. I think that expectations for performance at the box office is pretty low. They didn't even spend a whole lot of money on the budget for this movie. So what is happening with The Mandalorian? Well, Screen Rant gives a really good recount of everything that's happened with The Mandalorian thus far, following a very abysmal Season 3. You could see in the article here from them why The Mandalorian Season 4 is not happening. And then they go back to something that Jon Favreau said all the way back in 2022. He says, Season 4? Yeah, I've written it already. We have to know where we are going to tell a fully formed story, so we have it mapped out, Dave and I. And then slowly, you just write each episode. So I was writing it during post-production because all of it has to feel like a continuation and one full story. Well, what happened after that, guys? The writer's strike occurred. And after the writer's strike, there was an update. And the update came from the big boss lady herself, Kathleen Kennedy, actually talking about Star Wars, which she does very little, by the way. She says, what we've really enjoyed about the streaming space is we've been able to experiment. It's harder to do that in the movie space. And now I think that that's why it feels so good to be able to move into a Mandalorian movie as we're coming off of 3 seasons of a very successful show, she says. We've actually built an audience for that, and we gave the young audience an opportunity to enter Star Wars at a different place and not feel like you have to have seen everything. It can become their Star Wars, and that, I think, is the fun storytelling challenge. The article goes on, Nick, to basically say The Mandalorian Season 4 is not happening. They basically took the first couple of episodes that Jon Favreau have penned, and now that's the movie that we're getting that Jon Favreau is directing. The story that he wrote, they made it into a movie. So it's basically 2 45-minute long episodes condensed into one singular movie. It sounds like Star Wars is saved, right?
Oh, yeah. It's saved. Star Wars is back with the Mando and Grogu movie. Oh, geez. Yeah, well, everybody knew that Season 4 was already written. You know, he talked about that a while ago.
Sure.
And after the disastrous Season 3,
yeah,
I think they were probably like, okay, we need to wrap this thing up.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you think that this movie can be like a big enough hit at the box office to demand a Season 4 of The Mandalorian? I don't.
No,
and I think that's what Screen Rant is getting at.
Yeah, no, not at all. I mean, people are so over Star Wars. The franchise has been completely decimated by Disney, and people just don't care anymore.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, people check out the news, see what's going on, but there's very, very few people out there that are still holding out any hope that Disney turns this around. I mean, at this point, in my opinion, anyways, at this point, there's nothing they could do that could turn it around. Like the damage is already done.
In my opinion, the Mandalorian is the flagship Disney Star Wars property, but they destroyed it in Season 3.
Oh, yeah.
They hurt it so bad, and they haven't really had any wins since. Not big wins, little wins like with Andor, in my opinion. Some people are going to be like, no, Andor's the best thing that's ever happened. That's fine, but The Mandalorian has been the flagship show, not only for Star Wars, but for Disney+. They killed it with an entire season. And that feels like it was so long ago, bro. And now the fact that people have to wait this long, our associate producer here at the channel, Matt Rissman, has said it on several live streams. The kids that grew up with Grogu being cute, they're like 15, 16, 17 years old now. It's over. They don't. People just don't care. Grogu has lost his charm. So, yeah, unless this movie is a huge box office success, I think we just saw the end of The Mandalorian, both as a show and as a movie property.
Yeah, and Pedro Pascal, I don't even think he's even interested in being this character anymore. I don't even know, unless Mando's helmet comes off in this movie.
Yeah,
I would be very surprised if he was ever even on set for any of the filming of this.
right.
And
He's
probably
busy.
just phoned in his voice lines.
Yeah, he's a pretty busy guy.
Yeah, he's in
So,
everything.
Anyways, guys, that is the Mandalorian update. Let us know in the comments what you think. Do you have hope that the Mandalorian will happen again after this movie? What's your prediction for that movie? Will we ever see a Mandalorian season 4? It does not look like it. So with that being said, we are your Echo Base Network. I'm Coach. He's Nick. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye, guys.
This video is not intended for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you.